Hello,
Hi, welcome to the Shitlist, Ep.2.
I'm Vienne,
I'm Liz.
and today we're going to be talking about some crazy high school experiences.
Yeah, high school for me was like 5 years ago. I'm 23 now, so 4 years ago?
My goodness, high school for me was 3 years ago.
Yeah, so 5 years. Wow.
It's fresh in my mind.
I'm about to hit the grave, guys. Like, I'm croaking out soon.
Mid-20s? That's the cutoff for me.
23, ew.
Leading off with this week's first story, we're going to talk about my introduction to high school. So this is before I even got to high school. This was our middle school tour.
Ooh.
And we were 2 weeks to high school. Like we were about to hit orientation.
Mm-hmm.
And our middle school took us on a tour of like the classes that you're gonna see, the people you're gonna meet.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going to the cafeteria to look at the cafeteria.
That's so dangerous.
It's like a zoo in there. That scene from Mean Girls, that's essentially what it was.
Yeah, for real.
Animals.
Yeah.
They were all animals.
Mean Girls is accurate for high school.
And so all of these itty bitty little middle schoolers pile into the corner of the cafeteria. And we're all like going to get lunch and we're going through the line and they're like, this is your first real high school experience. And everyone's like, yay, this is so fun. You get to eat with the big kids. And then suddenly you hear violent screams.
I love that.
Violent screams coming from one end of the cafeteria. And we all go silent and stop and turn around. And a kid had taken off his soccer cleat and was beating the shit out of another student in the face with the soccer cleat. There was blood everywhere.
I believe it.
Like it was like a slasher film, blood spraying everywhere. And so all of our teachers were like, this is not what we wanted you to see. Oh my god! And they started like flooding us out. They're like, go! And they're flooding us out of the cafeteria.
You're running full speed.
No, it was bad. And they get us back into the auditorium, and we're dead silent. And one other kid who saw the whole thing like as it started, because he heard the screams, turned to me and he said, so what it looked like is that one kid saw the one with the cleat, saw the other kid wearing a watch, and the watch looked like one that he had previously lost or was stolen. So he thought the kid stole his watch. It was a completely different watch.
Wow.
But he took that other kid, pulled his hoodie over his face so he couldn't see, and started beating him.
Oh, so the answer is assault, apparently.
Yeah. He didn't even ask. He literally was just like, hey! Beating this kid. Like, oh my god, you're a child. You are 15 and you're committing murder?
Basically, like...
So that was my introduction to high school. And then they were, of course, all of our teachers and all of the counselors and the principal was like...
This is not what it's like.
They're like, this never happens. Like, don't let this, change your experience or outlook of high school. It's going to be great. No.
They're liars.
That was exactly what it was like every single day of high school.
There's something else. So that is kind of like what happened, but not I didn't experience, but children are involved. So the infamous blackout pep rally. So at my school, once a year, we had a blackout pep rally. Everybody wore black. We'd get glow sticks. The pep rally would be in the dark.
Whole 9 yards.
Yeah. Well, my sophomore year, so this is like 2015, 2016, we didn't get to have it because somebody in the in our area, the sophomore area, even though they were a junior, decided to start smoking weed. Yeah, that's
inside.
Yeah, in the gym. And it's like, by the way, this is the first time I ever like really experienced like being around weed. That shit was nasty. I was like, oh my god, people enjoy smoking this.
It
like,
does smell really bad.
It's horrible. And so like, yeah, of course the pep rally was canceled. Why were there kids involved? Because the 5th graders came that day to look at, I guess, just to experience high school at the ripe age of 12. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know why they were there, but they experienced weed for the first time. Or maybe not, but still.
The perfect introduction.
Yeah. But we're not done that day. It's like hell broke fucking loose after that pep rally was canceled, because in my math class alone, in that 1 hour period, there were 2 fights.
Oh,
and then this one guy trying to get in a fight with me. I was not having it. I called because, my mom worked there, so I knew, like, all the lines. I called, like, administration. I was like, yeah, we got a second fight down here. Third one's about to start. Some grown man wants to fight me. He was on the football team. Like, this man would have, like...
Oh, my God.
I know. It's because he started, like, the first fight with this one girl, but she got in trouble. He didn't, because she's, like, the one who starts, like, fighting or yelling or whatever, and he just sat there even though he, like, antagonized her. And then that same girl came in and tried to fight one of my friends at the time, and both of them went to, like, ISS.
Yeah.
And then, like, the guy was still talking shit about the first girl, and I was like, dude, stop. Like, you've already, like, made your point. You got her riled up. You got her in ISS now. Like, just stop. There's no reason to be doing it. He was also, like, commenting on her weight. Not okay. Yeah, that's what started the whole thing. And he was just like, oh, you got something to say? And, like, started walking towards me. And, like, so a few other dudes in that class, like, got in front of me because, you know, they're like, what you're about to do is not that. But, yeah, the teacher was new. She didn't know what she was doing. She was, like...
Obviously, she's, like, confused.
Yeah, she's, like, 22, 23, like, fresh out of college. So, yeah, I just called administration because I was like, yeah, what we're not doing is this.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and apparently there was, like, 6 other fights that day throughout the whole school. And the 5th graders saw the second fight from my math class because my friend, at the time, she ran out into the hallway. I tried to stop her, but the moment she stepped in the hallway, I was like...
Expose children to violence.
Yeah, so similar to your story, sort of, like, I bet you, those kids are probably in high school now. They probably walked in freshman year being like, here we go.
Like, I know what this is supposed to be like.
They're thinking it's supposed to be Bad Girls Club up in here. Like, honestly, with the amount of crap that happened in my high school, it could have been a Bad Girls Club episode. Like,
I'm thinking more like Euphoria.
No, actually.
That's literally what my high school was like.
Yeah, I don't think Euphoria is cool. Maybe for my high school. I gotta really think back on this. Like,
speaking of weed, I have...
Speaking of drugs.
My ex-boyfriend and one of my friends at the time thought it would be really, really funny to go smoke weed in the bathroom.
That's hilarious.
During band class. But which made total sense, right? So the band bathroom was connected
a dangerous
to
place.
The art room. Like, so they are, like, back to back. So when they went into the bathroom to smoke weed and hotbox the bathroom, which, might I add, did not have any doors on it. It was like a tunnel, essentially, leading to the stalls. So, like, it was open. But they smoked weed in the bathroom, but the vents were connected to the art room.
I love that.
So the art room started to smell significantly like weed, and all of the students in there were, like, kind of getting, like, contact high from this. Like, it was a very strong
It would have
weed
knocked
smell.
me out. I would have had to go into the hospital.
And so the teacher, Mr. Riggins, walked into the bathroom and was like,
Well, yeah.
Like, and they got in, serious trouble. They were, they were suspended for, like, a couple days, and I was like, yep, these are the people I choose to associate with. That's great. Yeah. That's really, really great.
Nothing against people who smoke. It's just, why I gotta do it in a high school bathroom?
Like, literally, and school's about to end in 30 minutes.
Exactly.
They could have waited till they got home. They could have done it outside.
For
like,
real.
In their car. Who cares? Like,
exactly.
It was just like, are you stupid? Like, you could see the fucking vent.
It's wonderful.
You could see it. You know where it's going. Deliberate.
Yeah. Let's see another fight. Oh, this one was wild. It was also my sophomore year. Sophomore year was wild.
Whack.
So I went to the bathroom. I was in chemistry, and, like, the way my high school is set up, it's like one long hallway, and then all of, like, the subjects are separated into, like, smaller hallways. So we're in the science hallway, and coming back from the bathroom, I started hearing yelling. I was like, ooh. I mean, mind you, we're in class, so, like, I was like, administration's probably out. I get in there, shut the door, and I hear a bang. I was like, oh, it was the door that I literally just closed behind me. I turn around, I open it. These 2 girls are fighting in the hallway. And, like, I mean, like, braids are being pulled. Like, this one girl's getting her butt kicked. Like, there's blood. I was like, oh my God. And it was wild. And then this 3rd girl comes in. She's pregnant. Like, very pregnant. And she's ready to fight. Why? We have no idea. I don't even think she was a part of, like, the reason they
The
were
baby
fighting.
wanted to tumble.
I guess. Administration has to come in and start dragging the pregnant girl out, and she tries to start fighting the administration. And I was like, girl.
It's some pregnancy hormones, man.
Girl, you're like 7 months pregnant. Chill out. Like, chill out, please. But no, that was wild because it's just like, there was like a few like this girl's braids were like, it was just crazy. I was just like, oh my god.
Pregnancy cravings? No.
was like-
Pregnancy beat down.
It was like WWE up in the hallway. Like, it was wild.
Oh my god.
There was also another one in the pepper. This is my last one. That was also, this one was scary. These two the middle school was there that day for that pep rally. They started fighting for some reason, and one of them so they were on, like, the higher bleachers.
Yeah.
Knocks the kid over the railing, and he's dangling there. And, like, the teachers are, like, trying
Indiana Jones!
Yeah, and he falls, and luckily it's not that long of a fall, but, like, teachers have to, like, catch him. We were all like, oh my god, like, these are little 13-year-old children.
It's humbling.
I really thought I was gonna win, because he was, like, falling, like, almost, I was scared he was gonna break his neck.
Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, it was horrible.
One of my favorite stories, which happened my freshman year, and everybody refers to as the pickle incident. Look it up. Centennial High School pickle incident.
A pickle incident?
Oh my god. So this is why hazing isn't allowed in our high school, which hazing isn't allowed in most high schools, but most of our stuff was, like, really innocent hazing, like, oh, wear a dress for a day, shave your head, or, like, shoot silly string at each other. Like, it was really simple. Like, it wouldn't be counted as hazing.
Yeah, like
just child silly stuff,
yeah.
right? This incident changed all of that. We had all new hazing rules. It only takes one. And it made it on the news. It was that bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why, look it up. I'm serious. Centennial High School, Roswell, Georgia, pickle incident.
They're gonna find us now.
Oh my, yeah, they'll find me. So my freshman year, the boys' soccer team was doing hazing with the freshmen. And so all of the freshmen either had to wear a dress for a day at school or shave their head.
Oh.
And one of the freshmen didn't want to wear a dress, but he also didn't want to shave his head because he had, like, I guess, really luscious locks. You know, L'Oreal, like, nice hair, and did not want to shave it all off. So they were like, fine, you don't have to shave it off, but now you have to eat a pickle out of this guy's butt. And he was like, why wouldn't you just wear the dress? I mean, come on.
It happened?
Yes. So they took videos of it. He ate the pickle out of another.
I have to throw up.
The gherkin was consumed.
No. I have to throw up.
No, literally, out of this other guy, the other soccer players. Yeah, well, there's pictures. They don't have. I don't know if it was a video or a picture, but, like, I've
but
seen
it went
part
around.
of it.
You've seen it.
It got out,
God.
and some of the one group of parents got a hold of it.
Yeah,
and
I
then,
bet.
you know, of course, complained to the school, reported it to the news, or, like, this is an incident. The entire boys soccer team was suspended. The entire team.
I believe it.
So they couldn't play for, like, the first half of the season because they kind of fucked up with the pickle. So we, like, it's literally the infamous pickle incident.
Doing somersaults right now.
No, it's awful. That easily, though, one of my
that blows
stories.
mine by far. Oh my god.
We also have I have a really short one. Oh my god, it's
I wish
so
we were
silly.
doing a college edition, because I would tell you the most nastiest thing at my freshman year of college, but that will be another time.
Next time we'll do something of the sort. But easily, this is one of my favorite stories. It's not as bad as the pickle.
Okay.
It's just a little silly goofy.
Okay.
So we're in science class, and there's a kid named Sam, and this is, like, freshman year, sophomore year of high school, and he's, like, sitting on the other side of the room. And the teacher walked out. His name is, like, Mr. Lambelet or something.
Okay.
Our science teacher walked out for, like, 5 minutes. And Sam looks at all of us and says, hey, guys, do you think if I eat this quarter, I'll get to go home for the day? And everyone was like, Sam, no. Sam, do not eat that quarter. And he goes, okay. Swallows the whole damn thing. Like, puts it in his mouth, swallows the whole damn thing. And you know what? He was right. Sam got to go home. He had to go to the hospital to get his stomach pumped because the quarter wouldn't come out. So
but
mission
yes,
accomplished.
I mean, he has to digest it, so I would have waited like a day or two before going to the extreme and getting stomach
How
pump.
do you digest a
I don't
quarter?
know. I just wait to see if it came out a few days later before I
My
was
favorite
like,
thing, and he was like, "Do you guys dare me to do this?" And everyone was like, "No, don't do that." And he goes, "Guys, like, I'm gonna do it." We're like, "Please don't do that." And he literally did it anyway. But you know what? That's on determination.
no, for real. I have a story. Okay, this is another fight story, but this one is funny. It was my freshman year. Like, literally the first month I was at this high school. I didn't really know people. I was getting to know people. And I didn't really know, like, how the student body was, because I came from a totally different, like, district and all that. But we were at lunch, and I was just talking to my friends and stuff. All I heard, "Don't touch my fucking pizza." We all turned around, and this girl took the pizza, apparently that was touched, and slapped this other girl in the face with it. It looked like something from
Assault by pepperoni.
no, for real. And then the other girl grabbed her pizza and slapped the other girl, knocked her off her feet. And I was like, is this high school? This is what I have to experience the next 4 years of my life. Yes, it was, but still. That was like, I don't know. It was something out of like a movie.
All I know is that expectations were set and expectations were met.
Yeah, for real. High school was wild. Never
school was
again.
wild.
Love it though.
I'm glad I have the experience, but I would never go back.
No, I feel bad for my future kids if I have any.
Oh God, just set them up with a couple disclaimers. Avoid the pizza. Avoid the pregnant women.
Or pickles. Stay away from pickles.
Stay away from the pickles.
Please.
No more pickle incidents.
They should just ban pickles from high school just to make sure this never happens.
All right, well, thank you guys for listening to this episode of the Shitlist.
Yeah, hope we made you laugh.
Don't forget to like, comment, let us know what you want to hear next.
For real.
All right, have a great rest of your day.
All right, bye. Love y'all.
Bye.